You had been asked several times about whether Hunter Biden would receive a pardon and responded to that question.
Yeah.
In that vein, can you tell me whether the president is considering a pardon for his son, James Biden?
Look, what I can speak to is the president made that decision, right, about Hunter Biden. He put it in his own words. I don't have anything to share beyond that. What I can say is not that I'm aware of, but I just don't have anything else beyond that. And the president certainly is going to, more broadly speaking, as we move forward to the next couple of weeks, he obviously is going to review with his team about other clemency decisions, and they're taking additional steps. And so that's what I can speak to at this time.
Some of the names that have been floated around preemptive pardon solutions, it would just be such an unusual, extraordinary step. We talked about in the news, we've seen Liz Cheney, Dr. Fauci.
You're talking about the preemptive pardoning.
Right. I understand you don't want to get ahead of the president's thinking, but are any of those names wrong or still? Can you tell? I mean, do you want to tell us anything about?
It would be a bad move on my behalf if I preempted the president or previewed anything that the president was thinking about, considering, and so this is something that he's going to talk with his team about. And I just don't have anything beyond that for you.
This is a nonpartisan agency, and Carrie Lake is someone who just ran a Senate campaign. Just any reaction to the fact that
I'm just not going to get into casting judgments on names that the president-elect is putting forward for various jobs. That is for him and his team to speak to. What I can tell you, President Biden and this entire administration, and that includes me personally, great respect for Voice of America and the work that they do here and around the world. We value, we respect that. They have an editorial independence, which I think is absolutely vital for them to be able to do their job credibly. If you're going to have a name Voice of America on your bumper sticker, then you can expect that certain people around the world may look askance at that. But the fact that they are editorially independent and do good, solid reporting on their own, I think speaks volumes about how valuable they are to making sure that the proper news and context and information gets to audiences around the world. I'm very proud of them.
What is the White House reaction to President Xi being invited to President-elect Trump's inauguration next month?
Well, that's going to be up to President-elect Trump to decide who's going to sit with him there at the inauguration, who's going to be there. We've worked really hard on this most consequential of bilateral relationships. The president met with Xi Jinping a number of times, including recently, and as you know, at APEC. And we believe that as we get ready to turn over things to the Trump team, that we're turning over a U.S.-China relationship that is in better shape than the one we found it in. That doesn't mean that we don't have disagreements. We do, and we will, and I'm sure they will too. But we're working hard on this relationship, and we'll do that right to the end.
Did President Biden invite any foreign leaders to his inauguration in 2021?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I'd have to take that question.